Alright, what's up? I'm back at this 24-hour FPV challenge. So I'm doing another song from a flight I did this afternoon. The weather was beautiful, so I did not want to come home. Just want to show some behind the scenes of actually making the song. So I started out with a chord progression that sounds like this. I made a little bit of the song already. I'm going to turn on just some of the tracks and record bass line. Alright, I'm going to try it again with a click track. Alright, so I have 3 takes of bass. I'm going to add some drums. I'm going to chop up the best parts of those drum parts and probably take 2 different bass lines and start with the drums after that. I'm a little burnt out. I did about 30 takes for one bass line. Like simple bass line. I'm a lot better of a bass player than that, but for some reason, I don't know. It's just a little different than I'm used to playing, and it just took me 30 takes for a bass line. That I really like mixing this music production in with the flying, because as a musician, for one, it's very hard to get noticed as a pilot, and it's also very hard as a musician to get your stuff out there. And it just came to me one day to sort of combine the two, to do my own music for my own FPV videos. And I've sort of been doing that right around the time that the 24-hour challenge started. And I don't know, over the last week or so, I haven't really felt like making too much music. So I had a pretty cool flight today that I thought I might want to make a video out of. And, you know, when I had this idea, I thought that it's going to take each video like 2 hours longer to produce. Normally I can knock out a song in about an hour. Last video took me about an hour to make the song with everything included, and then just exported that and, you know, used that for editing. And it's cool. I just, I'm a little burnt out right now. I think it's going well though, and I still have yet to add drums, and then there's a part where the bass guitar will come out, and we'll use like your typical 808 like hip hop type bass. And I try not to overproduce this stuff too much. So once all the parts are in, and I've recorded all the stuff I need to record. The rest is like EQing and leveling, and then there's a little bit of mastering just to make sure it's at the level that music is at or whatever. Make sure it's not clipping or too quiet or something like that. And then then it's editing the flight footage, which I haven't even got started at. Usually I'm about this burnt out when I'm done editing the flight, but now it's 2 times that.